Hey everybody, Mark Builds It here. In this video, I'm going to just give a really brief overall view of side chains and layer 2 blockchains. And then I'm going to show you how to add a new chain to your MetaMask wallet. We'll go through the process on the desktop and then we'll go ahead and do it again on the mobile version. So when you first create a wallet in MetaMask, it only has the Ethereum main network set up on it. Any NFT or coin that you might buy or trade for on mainnet is probably going to show up in your MetaMask wallet. But the FWeb3 game that we're going to be playing is completely played on Polygon. So Polygon is what's known as a sidechain of Ethereum. It started its life as a copy of the Ethereum code. And then the creators of that chain made some alterations and made it their own, and it runs in parallel with the Ethereum network. They're both Ethereum virtual machines, so they have the same formatting for their addresses, but they each use a different token for gas, and gas is just the token that you pay in order to have your transactions processed on a particular blockchain. So for Ethereum mainnet, the gas is called Ether, and for the Polygon sidechain, the gas is called MATIC. We will be using MATIC in the FWeb3 game, but we won't need to deal with that until a little bit later. What we do need to get taken care of right now is we need to add the Polygon network to our MetaMask wallet. That's so that we can see the MATIC tokens and we can see the NFTs that we're going to be retrieving or claiming in the wallet after we've claimed them. So if we look up here on the top right corner of my browser window, and I've got the little fox up here, I'm going to click it. And so this is the little pop-up window that comes up when you are looking at your Ethereum wallet. If you want to see this in a larger format, you can click these three vertical dots here. We call it a hot dog around here. And you can say expand view. And what that does is it gives you the full screen version of your wallet dashboard. We're going to leave this here. If you look up in the top right corner, you'll see that it says Ethereum mainnet. That is the network that you are currently connected to with the wallet. If I click on this little drop down caret, we're going to see I only have Ethereum mainnet to choose from. So I need to add the Polygon network. So I'm going to click Add Network. And it's going to ask me for all of these fields. And I have no idea what they should be. I do know that I'm trying to add Polygon. So I'm going to go out and search for Add Polygon to MetaMask. Okay, so I get a whole bunch of results here, but the very first one is the URL says docs.polygon.technology. I know that polygon.technology is the domain that's owned by the actual Polygon network, so I can trust this link here. I'm going to click on it. And we get this great page here that says you can use a tool named Polygon Scan to add your network, or you can add it manually. I'm going to go through the manual process. I think it's important to know how to do this because not every blockchain that you're going to be interacting with will have an automated system for adding it. So if we scroll down here, this is for Polygon Scan. We're not going to use that. We're going to use the manual entry here. You have two choices. You've got Polygon mainnet and you've got Mumbai testnet. The testnet is for if you're interacting with applications that are in the test phase, you might want to add this network. Or if you're developing your own applications and you want to deploy them on the testnet, you're definitely going to need to make sure that you have this added to your MetaMask. The FWeb3 game is not in test. It is actually live on the blockchain. So we want to make sure that we add the Polygon mainnet. And if we keep scrolling down, we can see here these are the values that we need to fill in to add this network. So I am going to actually copy these gray sections. So just copy, jump over here, the network name, paste. The new RPC URL is here. And this is just the location on the internet for the blockchain. The chain ID is 137. Currency symbol is going to be MATIC, so that is the gas that we were talking about earlier. So I'm just going to copy. And the block explorer. This is optional, but I recommend you put it in here. It makes it easier, and that's polygonscan.com. That is the tool that you can use to go and explore the blockchain. So you can actually see the hashes and the transactions for all the things that have happened on the blockchain. So let's copy this and paste it over and hit save. Okay, so now this logo has changed from the Ethereum logo to the Polygon logo. And if I click up here, I can see I now have two choices between Ethereum and Polygon. So when we go to play the FWeb3 game, you're going to want to make sure that you have the Polygon mainnet selected before you start playing the game, and then you can go ahead and continue on. All right, now that we've had a chance to add Polygon to our MetaMask on our desktop, let's do one on a mobile device. I'm back on the iPhone and I'm here on the main MetaMask screen. And you can see that I am currently set up just below wallet there. It says Ethereum main network. If we go to the top left corner, we see the three horizontal bars there. We call that the hamburger. A new menu pops up here and I've got several choices, but in the bottom section here, there is a gear with settings next to it, and I'm going to click on that. And now if we look at the 5th segment here, it says networks. So I'm going to click on that. And there are 4 different test nets for Ethereum. So that's what Ropsten, Kovan, Rinkeby, and Gurley are. None of those are what we need. We need to add Polygon. So I'm going to go down here and click on Add Network. And we're basically given the same set of blank fields to fill in order to add the network. So I'll bring up that same web page that has all the different information on it to add this network. And because I'm using a Mac, I can copy from my computer and paste onto my phone. So I'm going to do that. You'll see those fields populate. Okay, so I'm going to copy here. Paste there. Some of these I can just type in. Okay, let's add the network. Okay, it says I've switched to the mainnet. Yes, this is an important warning that wasn't there when I added Polygon to my wallet for the first time. And it's number 2. If you attempt to send assets directly from one network to another, this may result in permanent asset loss. Make sure to use a bridge. So if you don't know what a bridge is, I suggest you click on that Learn More. And there's also the thing that says your tokens may not automatically show up in your wallet. We'll show you how to add tokens as part of the FWeb3 exercise, so don't worry about that just yet. But that number 2, that's really important. So you cannot send Ether from the Ethereum mainnet straight across into Polygon. You will lose those assets. You have to use a bridge to move Ether across. So that is a little bit beyond the scope of this exercise, but it's something to keep in mind. Okay, now if we click on the wallet button at the top, we see a list of networks, and if we scroll down to the bottom, we see that Polygon is now one of our choices. If we want to switch back to Ethereum, we just click on the Ethereum button, and it warns us again that we can't send stuff back and forth. So that's kind of a new feature that I haven't seen before. So we can go back and forth very easily between the Polygon and the Ethereum mainnets, and this will come in handy when we get ready to use FWeb, which is the next thing we're going to do.